Boop. Happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, April the 5th, 2022. Today's daily Bible readings come to us from Psalm 20, Judges 9, 7 through 15, and then 1 John 2, 18 through 28. I'm going to take a look at the text from Judges and talk about a lesson in church leadership. This is going to be kind of a backwards reading of this text. If you, I really suggest that you go and look at this entire chapter, what becomes before and what follows after, because it kind of puts this in more context. But I read this and it kind of makes me think of some other things too. So it's a lesson in church leadership, and specifically the fact that no one wants to serve. But it's not just a lesson in church leadership, though, is it? It's also a lesson in like how we operate in societies and communities, and no one wants to serve. No one wants to take, the job that, they need to take. So no one wants to serve, but everybody, though, they like to complain. And so that's, I think, sort of what we've got going on here. It wasn't really the brambles' fault, so to speak. I mean, it was and it wasn't. The brambles not a good guy. And when you read the rest of the chapter, you kind of figure that out. But it's not just the brambles' fault. Maybe I should put it that way. Um, the bramble was the last option for the trees. So all the trees, this community of trees, have all gotten together and they decided, hey, we need to have a leader. We need to appoint somebody to be, king over us. We should all get together and hash this out and have this, leader in charge of it. So they asked the other trees first, the ones that you would assume you'd go to first, because they're awesome trees. Everybody likes those trees. So they go to the olive tree and they go to the fig tree and they go to the vine. And I'm not going to go into the details because you can read that for yourself, but they all had reasons why they couldn't do it. And they basically all just, they were just too busy to take the job doing what they do as an olive tree and a fig tree and a vine. They were, just who they were and what they were doing was just too important to be bothered with this other job. Oh, do you really want me to stop and walk away from what I'm doing? To be to take on these extra responsibilities? No, that's just not a good idea. And so they each, the ones that that you would think you'd want to have in charge, they all just kind of walked away from it because they didn't want to take responsibility. And so the bramble was left and it took the job and it did what brambles do. And no one was happy. And I'm betting probably the olive tree and the fig tree and the vine tree weren't happy either. And I'm betting probably they were the first to complain as well. So anyway, let that be a lesson to you. If you have the skills to take on certain tasks and responsibilities and people approach you with that and be like, hey, we really need you to do this, maybe take it a little seriously. And then if you don't take the job because you just felt like you were just too important or what you were doing was too important to do that, don't be so quick to complain when the brambles be brambles. Anyway, that's the DBR for today. Get out, enjoy the day. We'll talk to you later. See you tomorrow. Boop.